I'm here outside Park Butcher's Roman Road with Abdul Raoof Malik. Assalamu alaikum, Abdul.
Assalam.
How are you doing? Thanks for your time. We're going to talk a little bit about your two shops, St. Mark's Road and Roman Road, being HMC certified. Let's jump straight into it. I don't want to take too much of your time. You're a very busy man. Why HMC?
Junior, we've been in this industry now for the past 20 years. We are the leading name of halal meat in the southwest, as you know. We've got 5 branches, and for years we've struggled with trying to have an authentic halal label. And the two most respected brands are HFA and HMC. HFA believe that there should be stunning should be allowed within the daily routine of halal religious slaughter, whereas HMC say there shouldn't be. And what we find as a company is that our customers and ourselves, being in this industry for 20 years, that we've learned over the years that in order to remove any type of doubt, the animal should be non-stunned. So HMC is the only non-stunned kind of authentic, certifying body, and that's why we've enrolled into the Halal Monitoring Committee.
Okay, so like you said, you've been in the industry 25 years. Why now? Why certify St. Mark's Road and Roman Road now? Why not earlier?
Basically, for years we've tried to go down the HMC route. I think as early as 2004 we were investigating whether we could become part of the Halal Monitoring Committee remit. The problem we had, there was no local area group for many years, so very recently we've established a local area group. There's one butcher and one takeaway in Bristol, so Bristol's very unique in that regard. But we also were struggling with trying to find suppliers, and very recently we've started our own processing within the chicken industry, and we've also started our own halal contract killing within the slaughterhouse. So basically we've gone down this route because we feel that there is going to be no compromise on the quality that our customers are used to, and there will be a reasonable price that people will pay. We didn't want to go down this route if we were going to be overcharging our customers, and if there was no quality guarantee at the end of it, and that's why it's taken so long.
Like we've mentioned again, and I'll just say it one more time, it's St. Mark's Road and Roman Road that are fully HMC certified now. Why is it that it's just the 2 branches? Why didn't you make sure all your branches, the whole Park Butcher's brand, was HMC certified?
As you know, we have 5 outlets of Pack Butchers and Bakiza Butchers as well that belongs to our company. The ideal situation for us as a company would be that we mirror what we do in one shop in the other shops, and all of our shops were HMC. But the issues that we have are that the consistency of supply and the demand on products nationally that are HMC registered are so much that there is very few products that we can get our hands on at the moment. We are working with HMC, we're working with the local area group to try and get the other branches registered with HMC as soon as the products that we require are available. And there is a huge deficit, Junior, in the products that are available to our customers that are very deserving in this part of the country. And unfortunately, we're left out in Bristol, with the takeaways, restaurants, all the big players don't come and operate here and don't supply here, and that's unfair on the Bristol Muslim community, I feel.
So there is a big demand out there for HMC certified products. Did you sort of react to that demand, as well as wanting to assure your customers, like you mentioned before, that the meat they're buying is 100% halal?
Well, I mean, we would have not gone down this route, because putting all your eggs in one basket can become very difficult for a business operating on a daily basis, and whenever we try to source good prices, a good product, they may not always be HMC. And so it was a huge compromise for us, but the reason we've done it is because there is a customer demand, and because we were able to speak to some of our suppliers and get them to buy into our thought process. And I feel very proud that we've got where we've got, and inshallah we're going to be trying to get more HMC products for Bristol, and I think that's a huge step forward for the city.
So you can guarantee your customers now that if they buy anything from St. Mark's Road or from Roman Road, that everything in there is 100% HMC certified?
the two branches that are HMC certified sell everything that is raw, so that's meat, chicken, beef, the whole lot, oxtails, boiler chicken, the lot. I mean, we've worked really hard in getting the right products so that the customers, even up to liver and offal, and we're even trying to go down the route of trying to get halal sausages and halal burgers and halal barbecued pre-marinated goods for our shops that are HMC certified. But with Roman Road and St Mark's Road, 100% HMC. These are certified branches. With the other branches, a majority of the products are going to be HMC. There's going to be days when we don't have a majority of products that are going to be HMC, and that's because there is a deficit in supply in the southwest region. And we can compromise on two branches, but I'm sure you understand that as a business, to compromise all of the businesses at the same time is a very difficult thing to do.
And was it difficult, the process of getting Roman Road and St Mark's Road HMC certified?
I think it's important to mention at this time that the local area group that we have is made up of very well-respected local people that have known me for years. And I think it was a very difficult conversation we used to have at certain times throughout this registration process. But I do admire these people that are working on a voluntary basis. I'm doing this of course, for my akhirah and for my business and for myself, but there is a money incentive as well. But these people are doing this voluntarily on a daily basis, inspecting the shops, making sure that Bristol's public is having authentic halal meat. And I truly, truly admire those people. And that's what kept me going throughout this process. Because sometimes, your ego or your anger kicks in and says, hold on a minute, why are these people questioning me? Why should I be explaining? But actually, when you look at these people that are actually working on behalf of the community, you feel almost obliged that you should be giving something back. And this is part of our, this is part of our commitment to our local community and part of our commitment to halal food in the southwest. And so yeah, it was a very difficult process. It wasn't easy. There's a lot of scrutiny that goes into the Halal Monitoring Committee's requirements. There's a local area group that, as I said, is made up of local people, and we had some very, very difficult conversations sometimes. But alhamdulillah, we've got there. We're very proud that we've got there, and I'm sure that the local area group are very proud that they've managed to get us certified, because the worst case scenario could have been that we don't, or we're not allowed to certify just two shops, and in that case we would have stepped away from this process. And at the end of the day, there are people that want HMC goods, and I feel it's fair because those people can now get them from pet butchers.
And before you had St Mark's Road and Roman Road HMC certified, there was only one butcher in Bristol providing fully HMC certified meat and poultry products. What difference do you think it will make to the Bristol Muslim community now we've got a big name like Puck Butchers having two of their branches fully HMC certified?
I think what the mission that HMC have and the mission that we've enrolled into is trying to provide authentic halal meat products to the consumer. Something that is tagged, labelled, traceability is available to people if they require through modern technology, so the iPhone apps that are being used and various other things that HMC are going to bring in very soon. And I think that that's what we've enrolled into. So this is not about a brand of HMC. If there was another brand available that was up to speed, I would be looking at that. But the problem is that there is only a monopoly, call it, that HMC are the only authentic body that's available to certify non-stun products. And the reason we've kind of enrolled into it is all about the community. And I feel that what the community gets out of this is that they actually get more suppliers of their normal daily food that they can actually say to their children is authentically slaughtered by hand in the right manner, according to Sharia law, according to the prophetic method, which is so vital for our kids. Because you remember, we are what we eat, and the spinal cord and our bones are made up of the meat that we consume on a daily basis, and obviously the food that we eat has an effect on our personalities and our bodies. So I feel that there should be no compromise on this, and there never has been in the 20 years that I've done trade. But now we have a way of certifying this, and for us it's all about reassuring the customer. And it's a huge opportunity. I mean, the one butcher that we had was, it's not fair on the community. That there's a lot of people that used to come back and were very disappointed in us, used to always be very, very angry with us that why are you not going down the HMC route. The problem, obviously, that we have as a business, our customers will never see. So it's no use giving people excuses. You have to come up with a solution, and that's what we try to do.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'll leave you to get on with the rest of your day. It's quite late in the afternoon now, but I would just like you just to leave the people of Bristol just with one final message about the difference of now having St Mark's Road, I'll mention it again, St Mark's Road and Roman Road HMC certified. So I'll just leave you to give the people of Bristol your own personal message.
I think that the message is very simple, that we've stretched our business, we've stretched our personal incomes, we've stretched ourselves, to try and get to where we are at the moment. I mean, for the last 3 weeks, we've compromised whole of my business structure, what we were used to try and get to registration process. And we've got there. And for the last couple of months, if not years, we've been working with local slaughterhouses, trying to convince them that HMC is the best way forward. It's only going to work if people buy into that thought process, if people see what the reality is, and if people believe that what they eat has to be right. And I think that that's where we are. And the more that the people demand it, the more other people will come on board. We are not the do-all and end-all of halal meat. There's plenty more suppliers. Everybody should be lobbying their local butchers and local takeaways to try and get down and start doing non-stunned halal meat. Because at the end of the day, there is doubt when it comes to stunning. Excuse me. So if there's a doubt, then I feel that we should not be. If there's something else is available, then the doubtful should be eliminated. And HMC is the only mark that allows us to get rid of that doubt. And as I said, for years we've been selling non-stunned meat and poultry, but not having that stamp means that people still doubt you. And if you can't reassure people, and especially the new young Muslim, the new young generation we have to convince them it's the right thing, and they have to be able to convince their children. So I feel that Bristol now needs to enrol into our thought process and HMC's thought process, and we need to start questioning where we are buying from and what we are eating. And a lot more HMC will be available, inshallah. We've got a lot of takeaways that are interested in HMC registration, and we're helping people to get registered now, inshallah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. All the best. Congratulations on getting St Mark's Road and Roman Road HMC certified. I'll say Eid Mubarak now. Inshallah, I'll see you tomorrow morning in the mosque as well.
No problem. Thank you very much.
As per usual, Bristol is split in half when it comes to the Eid prayer, but one day we'll all pray together. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. And you guys, as a local media, is also doing a brilliant job. I think everybody in the community appreciates that. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.